Everybody, happy Sunday. I am sorry I'm a few minutes behind tonight. I got sidetracked. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Good to see everybody. I know for those of you that are used to watching us on Muses, the girls did a show today, but I don't know, they were having technical difficulties figuring out if it recorded or not. So hopefully, hopefully it did and they can get it to you. And if not, oh, there I am. Sorry, I lost my little live video feed there. If not, no big deal. We'll re-record it or something. But how are you guys? It's been such a windy day here in Seattle. And it's funny, I talked to my sister who lives in the Midwest, and she said it's been super windy there too. So I don't know if it's just like that everywhere. Yeah, let me know where you're from, and I'm just curious. Has it been windy by you today? Definitely stormy weather. So yeah, we're in the midst, as far as energy goes, of like a really beautiful week. Super pumped, like super high energy week. So I'd love to know like what if you guys have felt this week. Like how has your mood been? How's your energy level been? But as far as the planets go, the sun this week is moving through the 55th gate of the I Ching, which is all about faith. And it's called the gate of abundance, and it's abundance of spirit, it's abundance of emotional energy. And it just goes down to having trust, in my opinion. When you trust in God, source, whatever you want to call it, and you ground into knowing that you are fully supported, like no matter what, even in the worst of times, you are in a right place emotionally. Then you kind of are able to drop into a place of peace with it all. And when you think about it, that's where your creative power is the strongest, when you're like emotionally neutral, and you're just grounded in that abundance of faith, and knowing that there is a divine plan or a reason for everything that happens. So some of the questions I think that go along with that, like to ask yourself, as we're kind of contemplating this type of energy, like, do I trust that I'm fully supported? Because that, like off the bat, you might go, oh yeah, but do you? Faith it's a challenging muscle to build and to strengthen, and a lot of times you got to get knocked down pretty good, to really be tested in that. So yeah, I mean, I think it'd be even worth journaling about some of the questions this week. What do you need to do to deepen your trust? To put your faith in a higher power and know that you are not alone. And you are fully supported in this journey that you are here. Like all of us are here. So how can you feel more aligned with abundance? Start to think about all the miracles, or like the little bits of magic that we've all had happen in our life. I mean, even if you don't think you've had like a full-on miracle, like just think back to when you were a little kid and everything seemed like a miracle. Like every day I woke up in the summer and I didn't go to school and I could just go outside and do whatever I wanted. To me, that was a miracle. So yeah, just like take stock of all the good that you've had in life, and that's how you start tapping into that abundance type frequency, because like attracts like. So what else is really cool about this week is, so I also look at where the earth is at, because that's how we ground in, this energy we're getting from the sun's brightness of faith and abundance. And so the earth is in the gate 59, which is all about breaking down barriers to intimacy. So it's that kind of establishing a universal union. And right now we are in just like a really a great time of possibility, because with that kind of energy, just, as kind of the background frequency, whatever you want to call it, that's influencing us at a cellular level, like that's some great stuff to like make some things happen in your life this week. So to set the tone for our week, I went high vibe, like I said, and I'm focusing a lot on the gene keys, the amino acid chains that will support what these energies are, what we're all swimming in this week. So it was interesting when I did a scan, what came up in addition to that 59 gate of breaking down barriers to intimacy and the 55 gate of abundance and spirit was also the 25th gate, and that's gate of universal love. And it kind of goes along with what I just said. Like, there's this real possibility for, maybe things will start opening up a little bit more now that vaccines have gotten out and people will be able to get out of their houses. I mean, I still know people that I don't know if they've left their house very many times in the last year. So it's just a really good time to like try to put in your mind, put in your field, like anything is possible. So also came up gate 11, which is the gate of ideas, the gate of possibility, the gate of peace. So I thought, oh wow, that's really spot on. And then I added the hertz frequency, the 963 hertz frequency. If you guys are familiar with the solfeggio tones, they these specific frequencies do some really cool things. And the 963 frequency, it enhances the experience of connecting to your own perfection. And I thought this was just perfect because that's when we're trusting in a higher source, a higher power. We are trusting in ourselves because we're part of that. This can also be thought of as the return to oneness. To feel more spiritually connected, consider running this frequency. So why not, right? So, okay, sit back and let's go ahead and just start to go inward, start to tune in and calm our bodies. So take some nice, long, deep breaths and just focus on that exhale. Start to feel yourself go into your center, go into your heart space. Then with this next breath on the exhale, start to drop that breath down from your heart space into your torso, down into your legs. Start to feel it move beneath your feet, going into Mother Earth, like roots of a tree. And just grounding down and like feeling that nutrient-rich soil that has everything you need to feel supported, to feel held, to feel grounded, and to feel capable. And we're sitting in that, we're taking a breath in that. With this next inhale, we're going to go ahead and start to inhale that beautiful energy back up into our body, into our legs, into our torso, all the way up into our minds. And take any thoughts that are still running around in your head and just picture those thoughts rolling up into a crystal ball. And on this next exhale, dropping that down into your heart space. The crystalline quartz purifies those thoughts, purifies that energy, and it just magnifies the energy of love and light that's already in our heart space. And so with that, we'll play the tones. Before you open your eyes, just take a nice 2 deep, long breaths and really take a moment to just ground that frequency in, like really feel what it feels like right now so that you can carry that with you throughout the week. And then go ahead and just open your eyes. I don't know about you guys, but I felt like a higher frequency. You know what I mean? Like it just sounded almost like a higher pitch overall tonight. So that goes right in alignment with what we were talking about. So that's a beautiful thing. Means the energy's working. And I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. It's always so fun to do this. And you should see me before I get on. I'm like a little mad scientist back here because I have so much fun just looking into all the different things that we can put into our container and put into our biotones for the week that go along with the energy. So it's a lot of fun bringing this to you. If you know anybody that could benefit from it, please feel free to invite them into the group. I'd love to see us continue to grow and build. And I hope you guys take with you this beautiful energy of the universal love, the peace, the abundance, that faith and that trust in a higher power, and the ability that we all have to step into that breaking down of barriers, and step into that universal love and just start getting out and putting our attention, back on connecting with other people. So have a great week, and I hope that we'll see you next Sunday. Okay, bye-bye.